Hey everyone, it's me, Nick Avocado. You guys, my life has been so crazy lately. I know I have a poof hair. I really have to wash my hair. I actually have to cut my hair. We're gonna get a nice, fresh haircut probably tomorrow or the day after. I don't even know. But hi, yes, here I am. You guys, something really crazy happened. So, you guys know my toe has an infected little toenail. It's basically an ingrown nail. That's what happened. And I thought it was the diabetes. And I'm like, if I have diabetes, I'm gonna be very upset. But I don't have the diabetes because I drink a lot of water and I'm healthy. Well, it turns out that it was this holiday season. Come treat yourself and join my Patreon. You'll get tons of mukbangs and other content not allowed on YouTube. It makes a great Christmas present. Must be age 18 or older. Link below. Ingrown nail, yada yada. You know the story I told you. And I've been taking antibiotics, oral ones, the little pills, to kill the infection for the past like 8, 9, 10 days or something like that. Well, anyways, I ran out of my pills, and it's still painful. It's still black and blue. It still hurts if I put pressure on it. Like, I'm like, what is going on? How's this not working? I was also putting topical antibiotics on top of the toenail as well. It looks really horrible, but you already saw because I showed it to you. Well, okay, this is so horrible. So I'm waiting for my Chipotle to arrive. Yes, we're doing Chipotle, yay! I rarely do Chipotle. I only have like 5 Chipotle videos in the history of my channels. And every time I do them, they get a lot of views. People love them. I mean, one time Orlin threw it in my face. Today, we're not doing that. I'm actually really hungry. I spent $75 on this meal. $75. Okay, so I might round up and call it $100 worth, because in times like this, 75 is 100. Well, anyways, I don't know what I'm going to put in the title. $100 worth of Chipotle. Anyways, I know I look hideous. Don't even look. I look literally like the devil. Look at this. Anyways, so long story short, I called the secretary and I was like, hi. Well, I already told you this in my Chick-fil-A drive-thru video. I told you a little bit about this story. So this is a part 2. So don't think I'm repeating myself. I'm not. So anyways, I called the secretary. I'm like, hi, my antibiotics I did all 10 days. I don't have another appointment to see the foot doctor to get, a follow-up for another week or so. I'm still in pain. It's still black and blue. I need to reorder it or something, get a refill. And she's like, well, okay, I'll call you back and talk to the doctor about it. But please send us photos of your toe. So I'm like, okay. So I sent her photos of my toe. It's Nancy. I'm filming. Yes? Oh, jeepers creepers. Doing this video. Anyway, so I called the lady. She's like, I'll call you back. She called me back. She goes, okay, well, the doctor says that we'll just do some minor surgery and remove your toenail. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that ain't happening. No way. I mean, I flinched and I almost passed out. I cried, just him touching just to look at the dang thing. I'm thinking, like, it's not even, like, all the way black. It's just a little corner. I'm thinking, like, you're going to remove the toenail for that? I'm like, yes, these people trying to suck money out of me. And not only that, it's painful. It seems unnecessary. So, you guys know my cousin's a nurse. I call him. I'm like, hey, so this is what they recommend. And first of all, he was like, well, that's kind of an extreme resort. Usually when this things happens, we just give them a different antibiotic that might work strong, or perhaps what he gave you was not strong enough. Send me a photo of what you got. So I wish I could just bring my cousin with me all the time. So I show my cousin. I'm like, this white guy. He's like, yeah, just try something else. He's like, what do you say? It was called it starts with a K. It's a normal, like, standard thing in the hospital that they give people. And I forget what it starts with a K, whatever. And so I call her back. I'm like, hi, can I do an antibiotic and just a different one, because I really don't want to do all this. I'd rather try something else. You know what I mean? It's been a week. Let's not remove my nail, please. And she's like, okay, I'll call the doctor and call you back. By the way, this is kind of free. So on one hand, I'm not complaining too much, because usually you can't just call the secretary and just chat with the doctor. You have to make an appointment. You have to come in and you have to pay for his time. You know what I mean? Last time I went, it was hundreds of dollars, even with my insurance. So, well, never mind, the insurance pays, but his time is worth hundreds of dollars. It's just crazy. So, anyways, so she's calling the doctor. She calls back. She's like, yeah, we'll put you on some new antibiotics. This is what we're going to give you. And yada, yada, go pick it up at your local thing. Well, wherever I get my medicine, which is Walmart. So I go to Walmart, I pick it up at the pharmacy. And I'm like, oh, okay, thank you. And whatever, I pay for it and I come home. I take my first pill. I don't even, like, read what it is. Okay, because this is not my field. I trust that they know. So I read it, I take my first pill, and then I sent a photo to my cousin. I'm like, here I go, this is what they gave me now. And he goes, why are you taking sulfur? Especially after all the things that you went through in Singapore, are you asking people not to give you sulfur? And I look at the bag, and it says, like, sulfide dioxide, like, the first word says sulfide, and it, like, turns into a bunch of other words. And I'm like, of course I didn't tell them to give me sulfide. And yes, I told them I was allergic. And obviously I have hypochondria, like actual, like I'm paranoid. I also have hypochondria. Like you could tell me, Nick, what you just ate had food poisoning, you're gonna start feeling dizzy, and all of a sudden I'll get dizzy. It's actually bad. Ask Orlin, ask anyone that knows me. I also do have a fear of medical stuff. Like I get a paper cut, I'll pass out. I get my blood pressure taken, I pass out. I will fear, ache and pain. I'll be ooh, I'm like a woman, ooh, weeping, like, ooh, there she goes in the church pew, ooh, oh my gosh, you know, stage fright. Like, I'm like very sensitive when it comes to stuff like this. But I'm also a hypochondriac, so I will tell myself I have stuff. Like if I see the symptoms of, like, the other day, I mean, this story's getting too out of hand. I do. So, anyways, and he told me that, and I was like, my lips started tingling. I started feeling pressure on my hands. Like I felt like swelling on my hands. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go into anaphylactic shock. And I'm thinking, like, why did they not check my, you know, this is my first time going to this doctor, right? You know, I've only been here for a year. And, well, no, it was the doctor anyway. You don't have like a regular, like, go-to person unless you're old, always stubbing your toes. So anyways, I'm like, I of course I filled it out. My name, my birthday, my weight, all that stuff. And of course I put Safa, and I know I did. Nancy. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. So anyways, I'm like, oh my God. So I call the lady back. I'm like, hi, I just took my first pill, the one that you prescribed to me, and my lips are tingly and my hands are going a little tingly, and I'm allergic to Safa. Why did you prescribe something to me with Safa? And she's like, we'll call you right back. And she hangs up. Not like, oh, I'm so sorry, or are you okay, or like just like, we'll call you back. She's like, I'm gonna speak to the doctor, we'll call you back. I'm like, okay. So she calls the doctor. A minute goes by, 2 minutes goes by, 3 minutes goes by, 4 minutes goes by, 5 minutes goes by. I call my cousin. I'm like, hey, this is what I'm going through. And he's just like, okay, take 2 Benadryls, 4 hours apart or 6 hours apart, 25 milligrams. I wouldn't recommend 50 milligrams. You might get drowsy and sleepy. You might be a little dizzy. But that's just what happens. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And he's like, yeah, you need to make sure that they make this right. They need to know. And I'm like, well, can I get a refund? He's like, no, they still performed their time, and they performed on, you know, they examined you, they did their work. But he's like, they should be able to pay for the medicine, because this could have been deadly. First of all, like, you could have literally gone to anaphylactic shock and passed away. That was on their, you know, they're the ones who prescribed something to you without, you know, cross-checking it with your profile to see what you're allergic to. He's like, that's just really not, he's like, that's just kind of piss poor. So he's like, you should be able to get them to cover the fees for that medicine, because your pharmacy might not. And my pharmacy, I didn't have on there that I was allergic to sulfur, which is really annoying. That was my fault. But again, they're the ones that prescribed it. But now I have this little layer of protection for the next time I have to get medicine. My pharmacy knows that I'm allergic to sulfur. It's in my little thing. No durian for you. So anyways, I'm like, oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. And I'm like, okay, cousin, it's Nancy. And it's 9/11. I keep seeing 9/11 everywhere. Apparently, if you see 9/11 a lot, it means your body needs a change. I don't know what I need to change in my life. So I'm like, okay, so what do you recommend? He's like, again, here at the hospital, if people have, like, you know, foot infections and stuff, and, you know, but we give them, it starts with a K. I forget. I could probably look it up. I'll look it up. I'll tell you, because this is probably good stuff for you guys to know. Keflex. Keflex. Okay. Yeah. So it's Keflex. He's like, just ask for a Keflex. Okay. So I call the secretary back, and I'm just like, hello, you said you were going to call me. And she's like, I was just about to call you, sir. And Orlin's literally on the couch going, you literally just called that you were having an allergic reaction, and she's taking her sweet old time? Like, no, you were not just about to call me. I waited 5 minutes, then I called my cousin and talked for another 5 minutes. 10 minutes to say, yoo-hoo, doctor, this person's in shock, or this person's we prescribed something he's allergic to. What do we do? Like, you should be making it your priority, whatever. So, I'm like, okay. And she's like, okay, so we're going to give you amoxicillin, I think it's called. Amoxicillin, where I have it written down somewhere. Augmentin, which is an antibiotic that's like 2 things put together. It's like penicillin and something else. Whereas I learned a lot today. The Keflex is kind of just more like straight up. But according to the doctor, so I'm like, okay, my cousin's a nurse. He says do this. And she's like, oh yeah, we're aware of that too. But, you know, the reason why we're recommended the first thing was obviously it didn't work. So now we're recommending this because it tends to be stronger than the Keflex. But she's like, it's up to you. If you want the Keflex, we'll give that to you. And I'm like, well, if the other thing's stronger, I should have the stronger thing because the first thing around didn't even work. So I should have consulted with my cousin first because I can't trust them now. First they said this, then they said this, then they're not even calling me back when I'm like, I'm about to die. Cheapers, creepers. I'm like, I'm in shock. My lips are tingling, my throat's closing, my hands are going numb. I didn't say my throat was closing, but I should have done it. And I'm thinking like, I don't even know if I trust these people's judgment now. So, you know, want to say, oh, that medicine didn't work. Let's take off your toe. Like, that's where their minds went. Oh, this medicine didn't work. Let's just take off the toe. Not like, let's try something else. Okay. So I should have called my cousin and be like, now they're saying, what's it called? Amoxicillin, augmented. So I just said to the lady, I'm like, okay, we'll do augmented, please. She's like, okay, I'll put it in right away. I'm so sorry. I'm like, that's fine. Oh, and by the way, can I have a refund for this? And she's like, well, your pharmacy should be able to do it. I'm like, no, my pharmacy's not doing it. You know, I'm new here. I rarely get medicine. I did have it on file. She's like, well, they should have known. I said, they didn't know, but you knew. And that's why I started getting angry with her. I'm like, but you knew. I had it written down on my application. You have it on your file. When you order medicine for people, you need to cross-check what they're allergic to before you give it to them. That's what I said. She goes, yeah, well, our system messed up. I said, no, well, you messed up. Because you didn't look, or someone else didn't look before they prescribed this medicine for me. And yeah, I could have looked at it and Googled the Latin names and tried to figure out what's on there. But I'm paying hundreds of dollars for a doctor to do that, right? You know what I mean? When you go to the doctor's office, it's like I played violin professionally for people's weddings. It's like if they ask me for something and I play it for them and they have to read the sheet, they have to learn some sheet music to determine if that's the phrasing that they want. No, it's up to me. I'm the professional. I'm the one that should be able to tell you this is good and this is not good. Not the client who knows nothing about music to be able to sit there and try to decipher sheet music. Okay? Same kind of situation. So she's like, well, I'll ask the doctor to see what we can do. But I'll put this in for you. I'm like, okay. So I'm just like, oh, and now my lips are really, really tingling. And this does happen when I have durian, and I rarely have durian because I get so, remember last time I had durian, I was out for a week, and my insides were so clogged. Oh my God, I probably was still shitting out sulfur for a month. It's disgusting. My body really doesn't know what to do with it. Long story short, I'm like, Orlin, please go get this for me. I don't feel like going back to Walmart. We were just at Walmart today. I really don't want to go to Walmart. I don't want anyone to see me at Walmart. I'm very angry. And anyways, she's like, okay. So I take the Benadryl. We luckily had some here. And all of a sudden, my mouth gets dry. I get a little dizzy. I feel a little like not right. And then I look at those symptoms, and those are all the symptoms. So, okay, I'm not that... you know, but not paranoid, but I'm not that, like, hypochondriac. Anyways, he goes to the place, he drives there, it takes 15 minutes to get there, he gets out, he gets in, you know, it's about 20 minutes later, he calls me, he's like, hey, I'm standing in line, I just asked for your name, they're like, we don't have you here. I'm like, what? So I'm like, oh. So I hang up, and I call the lady again. I'm like, hi, she's like, I was just about to call you, we just put in the order at your pharmacy. I'm like, it took you 20 minutes to put in an order when I just told you I'm having a shot, like, make it your priority. What would you do for 20 minutes? So then Walmart gets my order. Oh yeah, thank you. Walmart gets my order, right? Walmart gets my order. And they're like, yeah, it's going to be 25 to 30 minutes. No, they said 30 to 45 minutes. Right, Orlin? 30 minutes. And I said, Orlin, because then he said, okay, and then he called me. I'm like, no, you asked for sooner. Tell them it was an emergency. So then he has to go back in line and say, no. He's like, then they said the best we can do. It's just ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. Ah! So then like, no, the best we can do is 30 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, whatever. So then, guess what? The lady never called me back. I'm never going to this foot doctor again. She never called back, so I called her again, and I was like, hi, so yeah, about the refund. And she goes, yeah, well, what we could do is apply it to a credit for the next time you come visit with us. And I'm like, you can't just put it back on my card that I gave you? No, because you paid for the visit, but what we can do is give you a credit. I'm thinking like, yeah, to pay more money. I mean, this was very serious. Luckily, I'm not super, super, super allergic. But some people are so allergic they could die. And you just are so nonchalant about it. She even asked the severity. Maybe she's assuming if it was very severe, I wouldn't be on the phone. My lawyer would be. I don't even know. But it just really rubbed me the wrong way. So anyways, I'm not going back. Got my chippies. I'm not crazy. Oh. Oh my God. Corn. Salsa. Guacamole, cheese, guacamole, And we got a big old burrito double wrapped. Big old burrito double. Oh, these are so heavy. Big old burrito double wrap. Did they label them? I asked for them to label. Well, I'm so sick of people not doing what they're supposed to do. That's a reoccurring thing in society. I've been saying this to you for a long time. People are stupid. People have low IQs. People deserve what they have in life. And also, no one tries their hardest. And people don't do what they're supposed to do. That is a reoccurring thing in society. Chipotle. By the way, Orlin told me they forgot the 25-cent wrap that I paid extra for. I'm gonna be charging people for the little wrap now to put it in the bag. Anyways, here's another burrito. Oh my god, those are so big. Yeah, here's the wrap. So tortillas on the side are 25 cents. That's fine, I paid for it, but it wasn't in the bag and Orlin had it. I'm just, every walk of life, everywhere I go, things are just not done. You know, I went to the dentist, I got new Invisalign, and the hygienist put the wrong set on my teeth, and I woke up in excruciating pain. It's just no one pays attention in life. There's so much stuff where people are not doing their job. Oh my god, I got so many chips. It's unbelievable. Well, it is believable. I paid for it. $75. Here we go. All right, everybody. So let's get started with the show. Let's make this a little pretty. Although it's kind of nice how it is anyway. We could just sit here and eat. But I felt like opening them up and displaying their insides like a corpse. I don't know. But it kind of looks cool with the wrappers, you know? Rapper. No, I'm joking. Doesn't it? With the little red cups in the front. Well, Orlin's gonna join me for, oh, this is hot. Like hot and steamy, and this is cold. And these are cold, and this one's hot. And the chips are warm. And this is very hot, the tortilla. This is really exciting, actually. Well, let's just get started with the show. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Bam!
Bam.
Yay! Okay.
Am I supposed to match your energy?
I'm like, bam, bam, yay, yay. There's still food on the wall.
You fake my happiness.
Okay.
Hi.
You guys, let's eat. Look at there. Doesn't this look a little bit old? They didn't put enough lime in. It's like oxidating.
Kind of looks like your face.
Orlin, we're supposed to be nice in this video.
Okay.
No, seriously.
I love you.
Thank you. Okay, so I want to do, what do you want to do first?
I want to... Why are you eating chips without seasoning? With no sauce.
Guacamole. Is their guacamole good?
It's good. They literally put no lime on it.
Oh,
Clean it.
I'm going to. I'm gonna clean this right now.
That costs money.
My money.
Doesn't matter. All money matters.
Yeah, mine. You guys, I have my alarm set for 10 p.m. It might scare us, it might surprise us, but that's when I have to take my Benadryl round 2. Okay, so I have my thing here. So this is number 3. We're gonna do this together. I decided, I'll just take control. We're gonna do this together. Here's number 3.
Thank you.
And I'm gonna find number 3. Here's number 3, right? Yeah. Number 3 is called Barbacoa. So this is seasoned
Barbacoa.
Oh, you know what it is.
Barbacoa.
Surprised you know. Okay. This is seasoned beef. Oops.
I know words.
And I'll tell you what it has before we take a bite together. It's double wrapped. It's double wrapped. And it has extra white rice. It has fajitas, barbacoa, mild tomatoes.
Fajitas.
Fajita barbacoas, mild tomatoes, medium corn, red hot sauce, sour cream, extra cheese and lettuce.
Yay.
Yay. Cheers. We're gonna have a good video, don't you? Let's just try to make room so you can see me. It's your fault. Always trying to make things perfect.
Yeah, blame it on them. It's not your fault.
Cheers. The barbacoa. Let's see how this goes.
Let's try it.
Don't eat the wrap. Don't eat the little aluminum.
Good.
Oh yeah. Did you know barbacoa? My friend Nadia told me. They cook it in the ground. They stomp on it.
They what?
Traditionally, barbacoas, they dig a hole in the ground and they throw stuff in there.
Okay, when I was growing
And they're
up,
straight up in the ground. It's made in the ground. That's what she said.
when I was growing up, we would catch this fish in the river called kachama, which is the English word is paku. And we would wrap it up in banana leaves or plantain leaves, and we would put it in a hole on the ground, and we would start a fire and then cover it up with more banana leaves, and then the fish would cook underground. And we would usually put breadfruit next to it. And it'd be like this really tasty, tropical tasty.
Did you guys catch that? Because I'm not paying attention.
Well, they have a brain, you have half a brain.
My mind's in La La Land right now. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside. That's really good.
The holidays are here and 2020 has been rough, so I'm going to make you a personalized 8-minute long video on Cameo. Treat yourself or surprise someone else. It makes a great Christmas present. Link below.
I love their sour cream. So that's number 3. Now, let's go to... So number 1 should be really messy. That's called... No, number 2 should be messy. It's called the extras. Extra tomato, extra corn, extra sour cream, extra cheese. Extra fajitas.
It's like you, extra chin, extra fat.
So let's find number 2. Where's number 2? Where's number 2?
I'm very good at finding number 2s on my bed when I sleep next to you. They know. They already know.
First of all, I'm gonna get paid. I got done monetizing all those videos we're talking about, and you know, I'm bleeping it out. I got no. You want me to get no? This cost $75.
And
Actually, 100 because I'm rounding up because it's flu season.
well, Nancy says we split everything 50-50, so I deserve half this meal anyways.
It doesn't matter.
It's mine.
Yeah, we're gonna make $2 from it.
Well, I keep one.
Orlin, stop it! Don't talk about number 2s. You guys, we're finding number 2. I have no idea what number this was. This is number 3.
You don't know math.
Didn't we just do number 3? Oh, we did number 4. What did we just do, Orlin?
Number 3.
Why is this say 3?
There's nothing on the aluminum.
What? I'm very confused.
That's a triangle.
What did I just eat? Okay, so we have no Sharpie marker, and I tried doing this myself.
This is number 2.
Oh, that's number 2?
I think so.
I thought this is number 2. See? So, what did we just do? I just did number 2? So that means you had number 2.
This is number 3.
You did 3, I ate number 2, he did 3. I'm mad! I was trying to make a great show where we do things together. It's your fault for eating and distracting me.
I'm sorry that you can't do math.
No, it's that you don't buy Sharpie markers at work. I had to like scribble. Look at the proof, you can't even read it.
Because I'm cheap. Like you are.
Okay, we know where number 1 is. So this is number 1. Don't touch.
I'm preventing an accident.
This is number 1. You hold that. We're starting from the beginning.
Hi.
Hi guys, we're trying burritos.
You're very happy.
This is number 1 too. So we both have number 1. Number 1 is the everything burrito.
Ooh.
Double wrapped, extra white rice. We don't do beans because that gives us allergies. We have fajitas, chicken, queso blanco, mild tomato.
Queso blanco.
Stop, Orlin. White cheese.
Say it properly.
White cheese there. I did the translation. Mild tomato, medium corn, medium green, red hot, sour cream, cheese, guacamole, and lettuce. So we paid for guacamole and we paid for queso. This has everything.
It's guacamole.
Cheers to that. This is the everything burrito made with chicken.
You know how you're always telling me to say chair instead of share? Well, it's guacamole.
Mmm. Oh my god.
Mmm.
That guacamole is salty. Ooh.
Mmm.
Mmm. Little chips. Mmm. We got the chips.
This is saltier than you were when I cheated on you.
Alright, this here. Do you want this video to be demonetized?
They don't demonetize cheaters. You would have been demonetized a long time ago.
Be quiet. Mmm, the cheese is good. This is very good, very salty.
Mmm. Mmm.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Mmm.
So we have dip up here, spicy dip for or
What do you do with the corn?
I don't know, I just paid for it.
I mean, we paid for it because I don't have everything that you have. That includes your Johnny Craig book.
Who?
Johnny Craig.
Who's that? Who's Johnny Craig?
It's a diet you follow.
Have you heard of Johnny Craig? I've never heard of Johnny Craig. That's a man. Who's Johnny Craig?
Then who is it? Oh, it's Jerry Craig.
Who the F is Jerry Craig?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Okay, books of the Bible. Okay. Okay, put that down. We're going to go to number 2 now. This here says number 4. God. Where's number 2? Help me find number 2. We need number 2. Don't eat number 4.
Number 2 is under your chair.
Orlin, I'm going in order. God. This is why your channel sucks.
They're all watching me.
What is this, number 3? This is 3.
You already had number 3.
I didn't eat number 3. I had number 2. I see. So where's the other number 2? We're gonna go
Keep
back.
saying number 3 so much, I'm starting to see 3 double shins instead
Here's
of 1.
number 2. And this was number 2 that I just ate by accident, thinking it was number 3, because you distracted me. Number 2, number 2. So this is called the extra one. This is extra wet, extra cheese, extra sour cream. It's dripping. It's the most drippity drops.
Sounds like you again.
I'm about to throw this in your face, Orlin.
Don't you dare.
Stop.
You're gonna mess up my hair.
Ignore him, you guys. Extra tomato, extra corn, extra sour cream, extra cheese, extra, excuse me, fajitos, extra chicken, extra white rice, double wrap. Okay, this is what I had, thinking it was number 3.
This is really good.
No guacamole though.
This is delicious.
It's very cheesy. This one's super like dairy. See, it's dripping down my hand. You see that? Look at all the dairy coming out. Extra cheese and extra sour cream. It's gonna taste like cows. Yeah. It's good. Now we go to number 3. Or you did 3. So let's do number 4
That's
together.
number 3. Isn't this number 4?
That's number 2.
Oh. You can't do anything right. You have one job. You have one job.
Shh.
It's like your
This is
weight
number
loss.
4. This is number 4. What's number 3? It's hard to tell with Orlin Sharpies. Or is that number? That's number 4. Okay. Number 4. This is our last one. It's double wrap extra white rice. This has carne asada.
Carne asada.
Carne asada. How'd that go?
Carne asada.
Carne asada. Oh, I'm stumbling.
You're a failure. You'll get an F in Spanish.
Carne asada. And you have an F in English, Mr. I sit on a chair.
It's pronounced chair.
Oh, can we share or can you chair?
Well, I'll share it just like I shared crabs with you.
I'm so over him. I'm so over him. I'm so over him. Okay, so the difference between this and all the rest is that instead of chicken or what was the other thing? Barbacoa. We have.
Barbacoa.
Shut up! The difference between. I just can't even. The difference between these is that this one's made with carne asada with queso. Alright, the others didn't have queso. No. No. No, it's the only one with queso, so it has this dip here. Cheers to the carne asada.
The way you say that's very disturbing.
Good, good. Cheers to that. I love the seasoning of that meat.
It's a lot of beef. Good.
They all taste good. You can't go wrong with any of these. Here's my guacamole.
They didn't put any lemon or lime on the guacamole.
It's good though. I know it looks brownish, but this is spicy sauce. Did you try the cheese dip, the queso blanco? Why do I call it white cheese as opposed to what? Yellow cheese, blue cheese?
Queso blanco.
I'll have some blue. Oh wait, there is such thing as
There's
blue
blue
cheese.
cheese, yeah.
Some green cheese. Oh, see the grilled peppers? So what's your favorite? The dairy one?
I'm very confused. I like this one. This last one.
This last one, the carne asada?
Yeah.
The one that we just ate last?
Yeah, it's the most vegan one. It has the most vegetables.
Oh.
Yeah.
And this is number 3, the one that I missed out on when I was eating number 2. Number 3 is, this is the barbacoa one. This is I like the carne asada too. By the way, the carne asada is new. For a limited time, they've just got it. And so I paid for it with the cheese. So that one was the most expensive one, the carne asada. So, every burrito is $7.
$7?
Huh?
Expensive.
$7.99.
It's more than your church from Walmart.
It's $7.99.
Like you could buy 3 Walmarts
Some
for
of these,
that.
the carne asada was $11 because it's $9 base plus I paid for queso, which is $2.
That's the price of your whole wardrobe.
Well, then be quiet. Okay, so this barbacoa one is good, but I think I like carne asada more. I like carne asada more.
Carne asada is better, yeah.
I love the dairy one. Moo.
Of course you do.
So these are mine, those are yours? Okay. We have so many.
He had a whole episode because of this. Are you gonna tell him about this?
Because I paid for it, it was in the bag. That's not, I'm not caring for that. If you pay for something and they don't give it to you, that's a form of reverse stealing. Okay, you guys can look at all these now if you want. Well, Orlin has all his down in a row. I'll put mine up here. Cheers. It's oh, this is the dairy one. It's dripping. The sour cream makes a mess. The
Did you
chicken.
tell them about the doctor?
I did.
How he messed up your prescription? They didn't even apologize?
She did. Not the first time I called.
No, not the first time. She was really rude. Yeah. And then, not even a refund for... No, just some store credit.
Yeah.
So if you pass away from your allergy, and I go as a crying widow because I'm so sad I lost this trophy of a husband, and I go, to get that refund, they're like, no, we can't give you a refund, you sad widow, but we are able to provide you with a discounted appointment so we can
Store
mess up
credit.
your order.
I know. It's like, why do I want to store credit? You think I want to come back? Yeah, I'll come back so you can mess it up again.
Yeah.
So I can get my 11. I should have. I might call tomorrow and say, there's a way you can push a little refund for $11,
You could have passed away.
$12, $13, $15, whatever it came out to. I mean, it's not super amount of money, but that's a whole meal.
I need a
For their-
napkin.
Did you say please in this house?
Not to you. Thank you. No, it's full of bacteria.
He didn't even flinch. I used to hate chips. Now chips are in my. Oh. I was just thinking, when's it gonna go off? Turn it off, please. What did you do?
I put it on silent mode.
Why?
Oh.
I'll forget to have it off and then I'll miss some important calls.
Who's gonna call you?
Nancy calls me at 2 in the morning sometimes. Keep it off.
She's not gonna call you.
Yeah, she does. Okay, here's my thing. Where's my water? There's no water.
I'm gonna go get it.
Bring 2. 1 for you, 1 for you. Bye.
Yeah, I'll make yours extra warm.
Orlin. Ah, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Someone sent me a link to Hillary Clinton saying Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Oh wait, it was Orlin. Yeah, we text each other. We sleep separately, so he'll text me sometimes. He texted me. I was in bed. He's like, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. It was Hillary Clinton doing an interview with Bill Clinton, and they're just talking about the scandal. Call me not old-fashioned enough, but I don't understand why it's a big deal. Why would he have to leave office because he got a little groove on? What? How does that influence anyone? I mean, I'm not going to go into if he was a good president or not. I wasn't even alive, and I don't know what he did. I've seen conspiracy videos. I've seen documentaries. I remember a little bit from history. Actually, because was it Clinton or Bush? No, it was Clinton. Because of Clinton, I was able to be a legal citizen here. Because my adoption was funny. But anyways, he was doing this thing right with his wife, and all the allegations were coming out about. Who cares if it cheated? I mean, unless he did something like to the people or the government. I guess it's the holy, it's the religion stuck in there. There's religion or government, even though there should be. Unless there's more to the story that I don't know. Why did Bill Clinton get impeached?
You don't want to go there.
He got some suck from the vacuum cleaner.
He got more action than I do. Let's just
that's a reason to be impeached. I mean, I understand if you're a priest at a church, but how does that change politics?
Okay, imagine that you are in the mukbang. Well, this happens in the mukbang. It's a bad example. You're working at an office, and then under your table you have, I don't know, who would be servicing you? No one. Okay, you have an imaginary person servicing you on your office job,
and
on getting paid to be there.
What if you're multitasking? You could have been on the phone. You've done that to me.
Yeah, but he was getting. I mean, he's on taxpayer money. Like, that's not really. It's not really proper.
People play golf on taxpayer money. They go sell shoes on taxpayer money. They go get their nails done on taxpayer money. They do a lot of things on tax. The taxpayer pays for them to live too.
But the ghost of. But that's the ghost of the presidents.
Some people watch TV. Some people play golf. Some people get their nails done. He gets the suck. That's what I don't understand.
Well, he definitely gets more suck than I do.
So that was the only reason? Or is there something else he did? Like, I understand, like, Watergate situation. That was a scandal.
You don't really want to go into these political things, do you?
This is not policy. I'm not talking about policy at all. This is not politics. This is just like a human being.
Who got way more
action who had to relieve himself. What does that have to do with policy? This is nothing about Democrats or Republicans. I just want to know.
I don't know.
Ralph forbade them? Because the suck was paid for by us? Okay.
Remember when you got blocked by Meghan McCain?
Oh, yeah.
Now you're going to get blocked by Bill Clinton?
I don't get it. Maybe it's because we cheat so much, it's just natural to us. Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
You know what I mean? Like, to me, it's like, what? This doesn't change anything. Again, if it was a church, okay, fold your hands. I get it. That's different. That's different. Oh, wow. I was going to say something, I forget.
You have too much fat on your brain.
He sent me a video of Hillary Clinton saying Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, as lights came tumbling down on her head.
She's looking. You're gonna be on the Wikipedia page.
Shh, no conspiracies here.
You're gonna be on that page, right?
Bop on the head. The camera's about to die. The camera's about to die.
Cool.
I'm not getting it out. I'm too fat. There goes Monica.
I haven't done that in a while. It's been a while.
I'm actually dead curious. I'm gonna
I have
ask.
Enrique now.
I'm gonna ask. Shut up. I'm gonna ask my live stream on Patreon. Join my Patreon for 18 years or older group. 18 years or older. And you can we'll have a discussion about this. Again, this is not policy. This is not politics. This is just a question like, what rule did he break? There's been other presidents who cheated too. Oh, but they cheated while during that time. Okay. I don't get it. Well, that's because I'm a hoe.
What?
I said, well, that's because I'm a hoe. That's why I don't get it.
You are one. Could I please have a napkin?
I know, what's the point of this?
I don't know. It's gonna come out on the bed exactly how I went in.
This is all so good. I love Chipotle. This is a really good video.
Because I'm in it and I'm attractive and you're not.
Or maybe all well-mannered. Oh, my little ingredients. Awesome.
The only vegetables you eat all day.
Anyway.
Besides pizza.
Anyway. What was this?
I don't even know.
Carne asada.
Pretty good corn. Not cilantro.
I feel like they did not put the cheese on this one. The carne asada.
Here, put
I don't see,
corn.
no, I don't see any queso blanco, and I paid for it. With queso. It's not even on here.
Queso just means cheese though.
Yeah. No, but this is the queso blanco. It's different from the mozzarella shredded. This stuff's expensive.
With your spoon, put it up.
Yeah, the barbecue color reminds me of like tuna. Like if you close your eyes and smell.
Yeah, it smells like you do.
Or I'm about to.
Well, if it smells, well, how do it go?
No.
If it smells like cologne.
No.
Oh, I was going to talk about our marriage philosophy.
Yeah, I like the barbacoa. Sorry, Nadia. My favorite is the chicken and the carne asada. I love the chicken. It's just so neutral.
I like the corn. Try the corn on its own.
Sweet.
Yeah, but it has cilantro. Ew. There's one thing I wish I could do is get this thing removed. Ugh.
I like the dairy one. Yeah. Extra cheese, extra sour cream, extra corn, extra tomato. Not extra lettuce, because that's too much vegetable. Everything's extra except for the lettuce. Because I handcrafted these. Okay. I thought I do not want getting in my teeth. Oh, that lettuce. Ugh.
Too much fiber.
You guys, I'm on probiotics. I'm on antibiotics. I'm on Benadryl. I'm on all these things right now. I'm a mess.
I'm crazy, man.
Don't say that. People got offended when you say that last time.
It's true though. It's better to keep your crazy away. Because you got lots of that.
Normal.
Normally crazy.
Well, they wore off. Look at what time it is.
They don't work very well on you. I feel like you need to double up.
Double trouble. Deuce. What time is it? I have to do my thumbnail.
It's 10:10.
10:15. We're gonna say goodbye.
Okay. You didn't touch the guacamole.
I've been going out the whole time.
Looks pretty full.
That's a lot of. These are for families. This is serves. Each one serves 4 people.
Why do you have avocado as your name if you don't eat any avocados?
Because my skin looks so I'm bumpy and greasy.
Because you're shaped like an avocado.
I selected it when I was vegan, and you know. Well,
all you have to do is draw an avocado seed on your belly, and you're an avocado. Actually, your belly button's so deep that it looks like an avocado seed.
I know. I tried measuring it the other day. I put my finger in there. This much my finger went into my belly button. Excite some people, but
I know some people are getting excited.
They're like, oh, let me try.
You don't want to.
Are you full? Are you done?
I'm full.
Orlin
Very
usually
classy.
shoves it in.
Okay, so today I went to a buffet on my own without company, and
then you brought home Chick-fil-A.
I ate two. I ate 2 melons, 2 cantaloupes, 2 whole cantaloupes in the morning. I ate 2 plantains, 2 ripe plantains. Then I ate Chick-fil-A. Then I ate all this Chipotle. I don't like when you do that.
I don't like when you look at me, but
I don't like looking at you either. No, you stay away. You stay away. You keep away. Away from me, you beast. Away from me. Get away from me, you Shrek like beast. No. Manners. Get away, Shrek, away. I'm out of here. No.
Oh, sounds like a watermelon drum.
At least I don't look like a watermelon.
I look like an avocado, which is better anyway.
No, I changed my mind. You look more like a watermelon. Because an avocado has a neck, and you don't have a neck.
Bye. This is so good. This food was so good. What are we gonna do for the rest?
This is gonna make you reach like how much? 330 lbs? Oh, can I get a scale so I can see how much you weigh?
Nope. They only see on my Patreon now.
Oh.
If you guys want to keep up with my weight loss journey,
1 lb.
I actually, well, come to my Patreon if you're 18 years or older. You have to be 18 years or older to watch my weight loss journey. We do videos and photos, and it's really fun. And you can see how much I actually weigh.
Too much.
No. Patreon, link down below. 18 and older. Only.
You have no manners.
Okay. Is it time for me to go do my thumbnail?
It is. You lost your manners on the day you lost your neck. 10:14.
1 minute.
Clean your... Ew.
Mmm. This was the dairy one. With some hot sauce.
Perfect for you.
I love some hot sauce.
This is the ogre I married. Yeah, must have been very drunk that day.
I was skinny.
Not really.
I was 200 pounds.
You're pretty chunky.
200.
No, you're like 240 lbs.
I'm not 240 lbs when we got married.
Yeah, you are.
No, I wasn't.
You were starting to lose your neck. That was in the lost and found. It's 10:15.
One last chip. Out the bag, nice and warm.
One chip. Just one. One little chip. One little chip. 3 little chips.
I feel good.
Okay, you need to stop. You need to have some self-control.
I used to not like chips and I love them.
You look like you love them.
Hello.
Look at you pretending to get guacamole. That's a bop.
You're giving me diarrhea.
Merry Christmas, everyone, and a big thank you to my patrons for supporting these videos, and a huge thank you to my executive producers, Jodi and Jamie Babycado. If you'd like to become a producer for Christmas and help support my channels, or if you just want to join the community to see what else I'm posting, come on over to my Patreon by clicking the link down below. You must be age 18 or older. And for something even more personal, gift yourself an 8-minute long personalized video just for you. Or book a video for someone and surprise them this holiday season. It makes a great Christmas present. We can also DM each other and chat one-on-one. So if you want to watch even more content from me, come follow my Patreon. But if you want a personalized video or just want to talk, come over to my Cameo. Patreon and Cameo are both linked down below. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas. Bye.